welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here,
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Beard.
Today we're jumping back into Euphoria.
Here we are jumping back into Euphoria. So, we had a wild episode 3.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So a few things that we had, a few things that happened last episode. Rue, Jules, and Elliot are falling into a love triangle.
Yeah, we could see that coming.
You see that coming?
Yeah.
Rue is also a new drug kingpin. She's
oh my gosh.
We'll see what her plan
weight.
is, but she is now the pusher. You know what I'm saying? She is definitely getting high on her own supply.
I don't want to know how that ends.
We saw a flash of Ali and his temper.
Oh yeah. She triggered him, all right.
Yeah,
Rue triggered him.
That parent comment really, she really stuck it to him. You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to find any way to avoid having him open that suitcase. And as we saw, Rue uses the darkest way possible to get what she wants, right? Telling her sister is suicidal. Exactly. She's a gaslighter. So now this episode we'll see the repercussions of what the information Cal got from Fez about Nate being in love with Jules.
Gosh.
That's gonna be one hell of a confrontation. And the thing is, because Cal is like very sneaking behind the scenes, like is he gonna go investigator? Is he gonna come right out and attack Nate, or who knows how that develops. And the fact that we found out that in the last episode, we kind of saw it, but I mean, we've clearly found out last episode that he's like depressed, like
big time. He daydreams about killing himself.
So that depression could actually make him more vulnerable, more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to push it to a further extent because I honestly thought during one point in the Fez and Ashtray confrontation, I'm like, does he want them to kill him?
Him.
Like,
it's like he has nothing to lose kind of situation. Yeah.
We're going to find out the repercussions of Nate and Maddie's last date.
Oh, yeah. He brought her flowers while What's-Her-Face was waiting for him.
That's right. How does Cassie deal with that? I mean, I'm expecting her to be crushed, but how she deals with it is going to be interesting because we already saw her at her depressed state when she was not showering, not getting up, not going out. Then she starts, putting all this energy into herself. She's putting in an effort. And to let Nate know, like Rue said, to let Nate know he's hers, and now he's switched up on her. He had his fun, and now he's back to
square one.
All
right, so the next episode 4 we're on. It's called "You Who Cannot See, Think of Those Who Can."
Right, and the one last wrinkle that we have is Lexi's play.
Oh yeah, how can we forget about that?
That's right. Well, is what are the details of the play, and is there a relationship building there with Ian? Because we see Ethan. Yes. Yeah, that's.
I saw her watching him kind of sus still.
Yeah. So all this and more in our next episode of Euphoria. Let's get it going right now. Episode 4. You who cannot see, think of those who can. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Are they playing out like
Ghost?
Yeah.
Titanic. That is sick. Cause I think I looks good with short hair.
Broke back.
Oh my God.
The only problem is I took so many narcos, I literally can't feel a fucking thing.
Oh.
You're just making orgasm. What? No. You're crazy. You sure?
Yeah, that's my hand on the pussy. It's okay.
How does this end? They're all gonna be so awkward around each other now.
Inches away.
And
Rue's here. The one who is actually supposed to be suspected of fucking the two of you. Wow.
Nate's playing with the kid.
Wow.
That means he's coming over.
Full circle.
He's coming over often.
She's thinking about getting pregnant. That's what I was seeing in her eyes.
Yeah. I could see that. She's like, oh, he could be a Good father to my children.
He fantasized about a family with Cassie.
With Cassie.
She's fantasizing about a family with Nate.
Oh man, she is broken.
This image of yourself is so fucking sweet and innocent. But it's bullshit. If you were a fucking sweet person, you wouldn't have fucked your best friend's boyfriend.
You two are broken up.
That is a comfort to nobody but you. You can fucking leave or you can get into bed. It's up to you.
Wow.
Those are your options. This dick.
Cassie,
He called her Maddie.
because we're talking about how fucking crazy Maddie is.
No. But it is something you should be scared of.
Whoo!
You can't fucking blackmail me into a relationship with you.
Yo, she just became the most dangerous person on this show.
Right?
Maybe slightly under Cal's dad. Because I still think he's the most dangerous.
He's pretty wild. Oh,
Cassie, stop.
She's the most dangerous person on this show. Even though Maddie has a DVD.
he said, "I love you."
Bruh, is that...
Ah!
Oh, good. Don't fall for that shit.
Do I look different? Do I look different? I was just wondering. Then why would you ask? I was just curious. Why are you so judgmental? Why are you so judgmental?
Okay, so this preceded the party. So this is after.
What do you mean?
So what happened with her and Nate was before. So she was getting drunk at the party after her confrontation with Nate.
Okay.
Because they're showing what could have led to what's happening now.
Oh, I get it.
Don't tell me they're gonna make out while she's gone.
Oh my goodness.
She went into the bathroom. These guys are fiending.
Oh, she left him drugs under the cup.
Oh, and everybody's got secrets. Rue goes to the bathroom to do drugs away from Jules. Elliot goes to the bathroom to do drugs away from Jules. Jules and Elliot make out while Rue is away.
Oh, he didn't do it.
So now Rue is really the third wheel. He don't want Rue and he don't want drugs.
Oof. Things got serious.
Yeah, thank you. Wow. Cool. That was amazing.
Oh!
Hey, Rue? I'm sorry, are you jealous?
Oh.
I don't get jealous.
What is this guy up to? What's under that tarp?
He says he's going for a drive. The Jeep, of course.
Yo, you think
Him and his boy used to be in.
he's gonna kill himself?
Man. This could be a fatal drive. And there, no roof, no. Or he could be going back to that gay bar. I mean, I actually felt a little bad for the guy after I saw how his story played out. The guy finally got what he wanted and then was thrown into something he hated.
Are you fucking drinking? Just wondering. I don't care. Why are you drinking? Ellie, just take me to fuck home, please. Nah, I wanna go home. No, Rue, I'm just saying, like, don't drink. No, I wanna go home. Why? Just drop me off. Why? Drop me off. Why?
Cause she got 10K worth of drugs at home.
Okay, don't go.
Give you guys a little bit of
That bar.
That's
It's the
the
bar.
That's the bar.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. I didn't want to see this guy freaking suicide off a hill or some shit. I wonder what happened with Derek after that. Was it just like he immediately cut it off because he had the responsibility of a father? Like, I'm sure Derek's probably married too and shit, right? Because he got a girlfriend right after this guy, and they both knew they wanted each other.
Yo, she been mixing all night. He's seeing Derek.
Oh man.
I don't like how this is setting up. Drunk drivers on the road, you getting off at the side of the road. I'm having bad feelings. Okay, no, she made it home. Phew. What did you do? Turn off her phone?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know that iPhone. I didn't know what that motion was, but I think you're right. Yo, Cassie. Yo, it's gonna be crazy.
Marry me. Have my babies.
This is.
No!
Oh, stop showing it.
It just
Jesus.
keeps going.
Stop showing it.
Oh, they're all at the right now.
Bruh. Oh, man. Oh, ugh. Get the chunks off your chin, girl. Jesus. Oh, man. Oh, get the wipe the chunks. Oh, God.
What happened? Cassie threw up on all of us.
That's hilarious.
Oh, this is definitely going in the...
Oh, man. Now he's locked out of his happy place. Oh.
Oh, this girl.
Yo, Faye. I love Faye. Her one-liners.
Everything good, bro?
I guarantee you. No, I don't guarantee you. I have a feeling Elliot's gonna be the one that is like, you know what? Don't use me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if one of you wants me, that's fine. But y'all just use me when you're don't use me when you're upset. You know.
I really have to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck the jewels, the drugs. Has she
What
been
is-
sitting there since last night?
What does Jules do now?
Jules can only take care of herself, as she found out last season, because nothing means more to Rue than drugs, not even her own safety. She literally has a protocol for when she has a heart attack.
It's true.
Not avoiding the drugs, just using different drugs.
We need different drugs.
Wild.
She at her funeral? What's going on?
That is very possible.
That's her dad, right? Her dad who passed from cancer. That's
Is
what I'm
it-
saying.
Did we see him before?
I don't know. I think... Yo, Rue, are you dying? Like, why are you seeing your dad? Oh, she took the Wakandan implant.
The heart-shaped F.
The hat shape.
It's just a meaningful scene. If Rue dies, the show is over. Wow, made it back home safe.
Right? I wasn't expecting that.
Isn't he still twisted?
You know how many men I fucked? What? Mary,
Please stop.
do you know how many men I fucked?
Dad, why are you saying it?
When you were in your mom's belly.
Dad, what the fuck are you saying? It's like, have you lost your fucking mind?
I eat what I kill. Living a double life, not my biggest regret.
Oh my god.
You are.
Oh.
But let's be honest, we all live double lives. Don't give me that look.
Bruh. That he tried to cut his head off.
Aaron, the porn on your fucking computer made my jaw drop. Watching 8 people come on one person's face, gangbangs, fucking cum funnels, fucking pissing in people's asses. I got problems, you got problems.
Oh my god.
You know, I was kind of upset when I met your mother.
Oh my goodness.
Freak. You were a fucking fox.
Wow. Past tense.
I'll see you assholes later.
This guy is amazing. wow, he said some fucked up. Even for Euphoria, he said some fucked up things.
Yeah.
Is this the end of the episode?
It might as well be.
Yes, because, man, you don't go much. There ain't much. There ain't nowhere to go from here.
I've always been with you.
They fucked?
Or they're about to. That end of the episode confused me.
Me too.
All right, another amazing episode of Euphoria.
Oh my god, yeah.
So one thing that we see is that Lexi sees all. That play is going to be the most amazing compilation of the season, and you just see it building every time there's a notable scene.
You see the all-seeing eye.
You see her right around the corner, absorbing all the information.
Yep.
Maddie's B-Day party went off, was a blast.
Up until Cassie.
Well, that was the blast.
That was
Cassie was the blast. Into the hot tub.
Ugh.
Unbelievable. She is an emotional, like, I mean, the thing is, what I do appreciate about the story is that we know what's gone on is going to cause a confrontation between Nate, Maddie, and Cassie at some point.
Oh, for sure.
What they're doing, however, is every episode adding steam to those trains before they collide, because man, oh man.
The way Maddie was snapping on Nate for his answers.
That was hilarious. No, it's just the way you said it.
You said it so quick. Like
that
it
tone,
was instant.
so definitive. It was like it was a reflex. Wow.
And Cat's like, it was kind of hasty.
There's no way to win. There was no way to win with Maddie's description of what the problem was, because she just invented it. Oh, it was your tone, definitive, reflex, and all this nonsense.
Man.
So, Fez is now going to deal with the repercussions of
Mouse.
them killing Mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know what she knows, what she doesn't know, what power she has, what power she doesn't have, if she has access to his old crew, like what's going on there.
Yeah, that's a new character we're going to have to...
Fez was really like concerned, you know what I'm saying? He looked really concerned, but yeah. I'm like, is it possible she brings him up on murder charges? I mean, like, is she not part of the drug game, so she could like pursue him with legal action, which could really deter his situation? You know, that's
a plot twist. She's the actual pusher, and Mouse was her boy. You know, like imagine she was the queen pin of the whole situation.
This was the Captain Obvious moment of the episode, but Kat admitted to hating Ethan.
Yeah.
So we know that it's actually her who.
Yeah.
She can't stand up.
Maddie gave her some good advice. So
that's right.
She did.
And that was interesting because I was actually thinking to myself when I saw Lexi's interest in Ethan last episode, I was like, is Lexi more interested now in the... Okay, because she made a transition after she had encountered Nate's dad and such. Yep. She's like, oh, she's going back to her watcher ways. So I'm like, is she now jumping off of the Fez bad boy bandwagon to the Ethan good guy bandwagon?
Ooh, because that's a good observation.
Because I mean, the thing is, being Fez's girlfriend, these situations can come up. You've been around the guy twice, and 2 situations were almost deadly. He came in strapped to see them in the debonair, and he almost killed Nate on the floor at New Year's. So that's another interesting wrinkle we saw.
By the way, Debonair is a corner store for us.
And so Rue, Jules, and Elliot's love triangle is building.
Oh man, it's gaining steam. Jules is pushing things along so fast. Like the truth in their situation, like she had plotted for Rue to kiss Elliot. Like when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. And then come to find out, Rue dared her to do that, and then she's trying to make Rue jealous. And
I wonder if Jules was initially thinking, hey, you know what? Since we're all so great together, maybe we could push this threesome vibe. Because the thing is, that's what HBO tried to do. You saw Ethan walk back into the room and immediately Zendaya kissed him, and you're like, oh my God, she told him.
Right.
They're on a threesome. Like, this is what they're gonna do.
Right.
And then obviously you saw the jealousy. But the thing is, what was interesting about the episode also was, where does Elliot lie? Elliot sounds like he has feeling, because the thing is, I mean, Elliot never really said anything. Okay, he did say Jules is a friend, so he did give the kind of a like thing. But what was interesting was after he hooked up with Jules, he didn't want to do drugs anymore.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like,
I think it was more he felt bad.
Does he really feel passionately about his relationship with Jules? Does he actually like her? Because not only did he not do the drugs, but when he could have slept with Jules. He could have slept with Jules
But he
right
wanted it
off.
off his subconscious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to keep lying to you because you mean
something
something
bigger
to me.
is brewing there for sure.
So yeah, that was a crazy wrinkle. That whole church scene with Zendaya. I mean, I don't know where that was going. I see the fact I don't remember seeing her father before, and that little discussion they had. But I mean, I don't know.
Me like just reading up on the afterlife and things like that. Like I saw it as her walking into the light. You know, when I say like you're crossing over, you see a bright light. Her walking through the church door and walking down that path and seeing everybody there like staring at her like as if, you know, she was the main event at the church. And seeing her father, like also, like I said, you know, like usually when people are passing, they start to see the ghosts of people who have already passed on their way out. So like I thought maybe she was, you know, overdosing or relapsing or something. Not relapsing, but overdosing on drugs. I mean, she was so keen on getting home. She wanted to go home so bad because, you know, she has a suitcase of goodies waiting for her.
She got a pile of goodies waiting at home for her.
Suitcase.
And that's the sad part too. It's also that's when she's happy, she does drugs. When she's bored, she does drugs. When she's angry, she does drugs. When she doesn't want to deal with the world, she does drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So when are you not wanting to do drugs?
Correct. And when Elliot was naming that she was the drug she was hopping from and to, that was a crazy list. The benzos, the fentanyl, the heroines, and of course, I mean the weed. But I mean that's just a casual, you know what I'm saying? I just a casual. Casual. And what was so crazy was like Rue's reaction to her drinking. And we're seeing that she's sniffing. She's, you know what I'm saying? God knows.
So we knew that, like, when Elliot confessed to Jules about Rue not being sober, like, you knew Jules took it to, like, another level. Like, she was deeply hurt. If she was popping off over a drink, imagine finding out she's doing all three of those freaking heavy ass drugs.
And one thing is like also Jules, like you don't see when Rue's high. Like she is so
I was about to say that. I'm like, yo,
like bro, you
could
ain't doing
tell
yourself
when
no favor
Zendaya's freaking high and
being in a relationship with a girl like that. What? You can't. She's talking slur and all this thing, and you're telling me you can't find out she's high. Like the thing is, it's not even like Zendaya's. They tasked her with the role of, okay, you're gonna be a high person, but in your acting you have to conceal it from things. She's literally always just. And the thing is, I thought that interaction at the door when she was saying, oh, that was amazing. The Jules Rue interaction. I thought she was, because of her subdued personality at the door, she was like, okay, I caught you, you know. But I'm like, she's not reacting the way I thought she would react to drugs. But clearly she did it like seriously. I mean, the girl, like, even at the party when you met her, like, no, it's true. She did admit at the party that she had relapsed. But so I assumed Jules, that was acceptable under that circumstance. But now that Jules is back in her life, what are you doing drugs for? Beginning of the episode, she went on to state, you have no idea how much I love Jules. I love Jules so freaking much. So the real question is, how much do you love drugs?
More than you love
adore
Jules.
Drugs.
You
love Rue, but you need drugs.
You need it.
Rue. Because
Who was it that asked her if it was the passing of her dad that got her to start doing drugs?
Elliot.
It was Elliot, okay.
A few episodes ago. Yeah, shoot, that's the second time her dad came up, right? So maybe we're gonna filter back. Maybe we get Rue's backstory and we see the first time she did drugs, because they have an amazing set of backstories so far with Lexi, with Cal, with Fez and Ashtray. They did some amazing work. Cal. Yeah, they did some amazing work. So
Cal left the house.
Cal's rant was epic.
Oh my gosh, he destroyed
his entire family.
Everybody, but family. Oh man.
That was so funny when he was listing the things his son. He's like, 8 people come on, a bird's pissing in people's asses. I was like, bruh, that's aggressive, but that is hilarious. And yeah, and now he's free as a bird. And the thing is, like, what does he pursue at this point? Or does Cal's dad become irrelevant? Like, what does he pursue at this point? He's not. We find out that he's not really a killer. He's really emotional. He's the reason he's so upset all the time is because his life sucks. Like he feels like he's the only prisoner that could walk the streets freely and is in shackles. Like he is a prisoner in his everyday life, and now he's a free man. And we're gonna get to see what that free man consists of. Because what could he possibly do?
He's not free until that DVD is back in his hands. Honestly, like because they're still minors, right? So like, maybe it pops back up. Maybe Nate wants to do something as revenge back to his dad, and then waves this thing in front of him and be like, "Yo, you're at my mercy, my beck and call now."
Like he had that, and what was so funny about the Jeep is he had it under wraps. He did not want to ride in that thing with his wife and his kids in the back.
It's true. That was a
sentimental
moment right there. Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna go for a drive, and I'm thinking, he can't go see Fez, he can't go see Rue, he's not gonna go see Jules. Like, why? Those don't make sense.
Wow.
Then he pulled out the Jeep, and you saw, I was like, yo, this guy had it all this time. Like the thing is, what's so funny?
The only memory he has left of that life.
What's so funny is that it's almost like his freedom is associated to that Jeep, which is why it was covered up for all these years, because he was literally in hiding. That Jeep was covered, but he was the one that was actually in hiding all this time.
Man.
And now he's free. He is free. Thank you all for watching this episode of Euphoria with us.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and please like the video.
Let us know what you thought of the episode down in the comments. And be sure to go over to our Patreon to check out our full-length reactions or just to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. For Beauty and the Beard, we're signing out until the next one. Peace.